Hey, so I want to show you the difference between MindStudio's Deep Researcher and that of OpenAI and Perplexity. Let's check it out. So I gave the same prompt to ChatGPT's Deep Researcher, Perplexity's, and MindStudio, and that's David Hornick's The Lobby Conference, an event held every year in Hawaii. And this is what ChatGPT came up with. So let's quickly take a look at it. History and founding, purpose and goals, format and activities, notable attendees, invitation and participant selection, role and impact in tech and venture capital communities, recent news coverage. This is pretty amazing. Lots and lots of data here, including lots of citations, as you can see. So that's pretty good. Let's take a look at Perplexity. And so it gave us elite and invitation-only gathering, the visionary behind the lobby, and again, some citations here, the evolution of an elite gathering, format and structure, conversational over presentation, philosophy, it's all about the people, impact and significance in the tech ecosystem, diversity and inclusion, and then this conclusion. And so again, this is like really in-depth and really powerful. And now let's take a look at what MindStudio came up with. First of all, it created this image here. And as we go on, we see sort of a heading here, a bunch of takeaways. And as we keep scrolling, we can see it created a 11-minute podcast that we can play directly in here, where it's a conversational podcast of people speaking about this.
Welcome to the Insider Net.
And if we keep scrolling, we get key points. There's David, and I'm just going to keep scrolling. You guys can see just how in-depth this thing is. When there's numerical data, it automatically creates graphs for it. It pulls out the important quotes out of these various articles that it's read, transition, the format. And I'm just going to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling here so you guys can understand the delta between what ChatGPT and Perplexity brings back versus what MindStudio is able to create here. And so as you can see, we're not even halfway through this thing. And by the way, I will share all of these in the comments of this post. Diversity challenges, controversies and criticisms, response to criticisms, media coverage and public perception, David's background and career evolution, media and thought leadership, transition to lobby capital from August Capital, comparison with similar events, differences from similar events. And so hopefully you guys can see that, that this is quite more comprehensive of deep research, perhaps, rather than deep research. And here at the bottom, you get all of these sources that were used and all of the parts of the sources that were used as we keep scrolling through here. I'm just going to go fast, as you guys can see. And so this is an artifact. All of this is available. By the way, you get these citations here as well in line, so you can find them of what it's referencing. And then you've got this URL. And so this thing wrote this crazy giant, article, found all these images, created all these graphics, and you get this versus that and that. And so hopefully you guys will play around with this and try it. All you got to do is go to mindstudio.ai, click on AI agents, and then choose this deep research agent. You just say run, and then you give it your prompt, and also say if you want it to do the podcast here. And again, the podcast is included at the top here, and you can listen to it. These things are actually really, really good, these podcasts. over here. All right, thanks for watching.